In the college, a lot of people have shared spaces, but for our design studios, we have our own dedicated space that we fight hard for every year, which is fine. We like that fight. We have our lecture area over here where we do lots of projections. All of our courses are considered lab-based courses. They're 3 hours long. We do a lecture for a little while, and then the students break out into the studio area and they start working on their projects. We do quite a bit of hand work. It's really important for our students to be able to draw. We feel really strongly about the kind of the act of drawing as a thinking process, as well as, and of course they're trained in all the software skills that everybody's studying, the creative suite. So these are all stuck together. They're not. Anyways, these are all. We had an exhibition just recently, so all this work was on display. So it's all stuck together. They didn't manage that very well. Anyways, the students do a lot of typography. Typography we study for all 3 years. Typography is being kind of the basis for all sorts of visual communications, and it always has been, always will be. We do color theory, layout, lots of illustration work. We do a bit of packaging. These are some leftover examples of some packages. We definitely stress not hamburgers, but that's a disc. So we definitely stress concept, the whole creative act, as being really the most critical part of a project, and then they apply all their software skills to that. So, and here are some brochures from the exhibition that they just had. So we have 34 students who just graduated this year. After the first semester, we lose very few students. The college works really hard at making sure that everybody succeeds in the program. In the first semester, we have a number of students who come into our program and they kind of look around and they think it's going to be, I don't know what they think it's going to be. But then they realize that it's a ton of work and it's really hard and challenging, and then they change into another program, which is fine. And then we don't lose any other people beyond that. What else can I say?
Is there articulation into a degree program for this one?
Yes, we have a couple of arrangements. We have one student who's going to Griffith University in Australia this year. We have a couple of students who are going to Sheridan in Toronto. The really important thing for our graduates, I think the articulation agreements are very important. We find that a lot of students, after they get out of an advanced diploma it's called, after they get out and they've got their portfolios, they want to get experience working in the field. And that's the most important thing.